Hello, welcome. We're just getting started, so we're going to give it about 30 seconds rather, to warm up. I'm going to go ahead and warm up the stream. Warming up the stream, keeping things warm is the theme. Because we're about to set the town on fire. I mean, ultimately, this is an interesting run. I'm just not sure I've got the interest for it. It's not too hard. It's too grindy.
The patience for the slow game.
Oh man, this is bad. I didn't realize. I guess I kind of got it in my head that weapon skills would be immune. I don't know why I thought that, but I got it in my head that weapon skills would not be affected.
Oh, so you're not getting aiming or anything as quickly as you could either.
Yeah. I think there's only one real solution to a problem of this nature.
Set the town on fire?
Yeah. I don't see a lot of other options. I mean, y'all see what I'm talking about.
I do.
All right. Well, it was a good attempt, but this is just too grindy. God. I mean, look at this stuff. I've killed a decent amount of zombies, even with these horrible tough skulls, and sprinting. No, still don't have a single point in sprinting. Still don't have a single point in light-footed. I don't have the time in my life to play like this.
Yeah.
Maybe when I was like 15 on summer vacation, this would have been possible. But I just don't have 16 hours a day to put in the grind time to try to make this happen. So, I mean, I think we know there's only one solution that will work. What? There's no other options.
Gonna have to burn it down?
Gonna have to burn down the whole city. Yeah. At least this city, maybe several cities.
Not all other cities.
Probably should have grabbed a freaking lighter, though. Oh, I recall this. Eventually, you run out of fire-making tools.
Oh, right, when you're trying to burn down everything.
But when we get to the police station, cops, quite rightly, have for the time period, have lots and lots of lighters.
Cops and taxis.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Here we go. Some matches right in this car. Realistic. I never recall having any trouble finding fire-making supplies in the 90s.
No, me neither, actually.
Okay,
In
well,
fact, every house
this is good. This is fine.
Every house I ever lived in had a box of 300 matches.
Right. Man, I can toss those things like 15 feet on fire. Folks,
Zombie burn.
if you do happen to be using a gas can, don't try to throw it at an FPV drone. It won't end well.
Consider the distance between
Yeah.
throw it in the gas can.
Check it out. It's not going to burn the house, is it?
Alright, and then this
Yeah, why doesn't fire spread in this game? I love that you can. I love that you can just burn a body in the middle of a living room. House is fine.
In
Awesome.
the middle of a living room with wood floor and wood furniture all over the place.
It's always when you're trying to start a fire. Oh, there we go. If only I'd listened to Electric 6 when they offered to inform me
About how to start fire.
how they keep starting fires. Under the impression it was their desire.
And if so, how can we utilize that?
Danger, danger.
Yeah, right next to the wall.
Yeah. Oh,
And
awesome.
on the rug.
Oh, cool. There's a zombie out there. Oops. Where's my gas can? Okay, got gas can. Oh, not enough gas. Alright, she's gonna get to me first. Nobody invited a zombie. You know what, zombie? Get forked!
Seriously?
I have a gardening fork with me.
Oh, garden fork at least.
But yes, obviously we need to turn the zombie the zombie toughness way down, and then have the silverware only run.
Bad idea.
I bet you would. You would get killed so many times because it's so short range.
Yeah, it's so short range.
Unfortunately, range is very, very important in this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll fight with anything but a crowbar and anything as long as a crowbar. Like,
I love baseball bats, but man, they will get you killed at first.
Oh, because they've got that variable swing rate.
But you know how I feel about baseball bats.
That I do. That I do.
It is time to burn down the city. Not really a city. You know what? I might make a mad dash for Louisville in a truck.
Just to burn it down.
Just burn it down for Spiffo. Like go stand in front of the Spiffo statue as the skyscrapers burn.
In fact, lead a burning horde around the statue.
I did it for you, Spiffo. Hey, buddy, you want to come in? Come on in. Hey, zombies. Hey, zombies.
That burning pile.
Free brains right in here. Are they really not coming? Oh shit.
Come to my fire party.
Hey, zombies. Right in here, buddy. Ah, yes. Really about to start saving on fuel. Come on, yeah! Wait.
Nice.
But you know what happens now?
Please burn the fire in the house.
Well, he's gonna stand next to a bunch of other zombies. Here we go.
You got rats.
I know, but it's funny. What's up, new friends? Tee. Can I do it? Do it. 3, 2, 1. You watched me burn. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Folks, you may never have heard of the game Streets of Rogue.
but we're about to be the mayor.
We're about to be the mayor. You're damn right.
That's the best way.
That's the best ending to any video game ever. The fucking standing there giving your speech to the zombies.
And the zombies gather and cheer. That's the best part.
We should do. You know what? We could do a quick. Wait, don't my zombies kill you though? I'm trying to remember. There's a problem with you joining me that I can't ever remember what it is. Well, hey there, buddy. Want to run with me through this copse of trees real quick?
Yeah.
I'm the bad guy. I'm worse than the zombies, bro.
Well, look, you're the last person on Earth, so might
Yeah,
as well burn
it might be my fault. With this character and the way they're behaving, I'm starting to wonder if they released the excellent Caught the Forest on Fire. Lovely. Hey, let's head to the rich houses, as long as you're still shambling. Oh no, I just realized what the super tough zombies will mean in this. Oh no, it just occurred to me.
Shamble log.
Now, I know this isn't going to work, but I really wish that this would blow up this propane tank if I caught it on fire.
Yeah.
That would be... you know what? I need to watch out. It might work.
You do want to watch out. I've never
Hey,
seen a
hey,
zombie
buddy.
explosion, but it takes theoretically
Oh, I have.
yes.
I found a bomb in a car one time, and I tried to throw it, and it didn't throw right.
Yes. Oh, no.
You know, it's like fire... Oh, got the picnic table, though.
Yeah.
And the sidewalk. Considerable section of the sidewalk is already burned. Looked like the forest was a little too tough, but that house didn't make it.
Oh,
You
you do
watched
have
me.
trees still smoldering.
Burn.
I see fire on the roof.
Woo! Getting it done.
The more fire zombies, the better. Yeah. This is a skedaddling baby culture.
This car is not exactly in the greatest condition.
It is not a skedaddle car, in fact.
It's just my gasoline bank right now. You know what? I'm gonna try to get the gas out of this truck before it burns.
Yeah.
Probably better hurry up. Oh, hey, buddy. Hi there. Burning Ghost without a name was still calling all the same, but I just wouldn't listen. Ah! Hey everybody, we're having fun. Hey zombies, cluster up, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. You know, this is so much more enjoyable than doing 750 metalworking deconstruct actions today. There's bodies everywhere! Hold on! Bodies and cars everywhere!
Bodies and gasoline sources.
Someone in this town is trying to burn the playhouse down.
Yeah.
They want to stop the ones who want prosthetic foreheads on their heads. I'm not having a stroke, folks. Feel
That's
free
a
to
real song.
feel free to Google that one.
Published on a real album. I don't know why. I like almost every other song on the album.
That's actually one of my favorite They Might Be Giant songs.
Because of pure insanity.
I like the chord structure. It's very folksy. Everybody wants prosthetic foreheads on their real head. They don't. And we have no idea why anyone would say that. Oh, hello!
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would make that statement.
Yeah! I wonder if I managed to do enough, or if it's gonna... There's like a statistical probability of this whole thing sputtering out before I get it to critical mass.
Yeah, you kind of have to start a lot of little fires.
You really do, look.
Oh, that house is still on fire.
Okay, good, that's a good sign, but
You trap some zombies in there.
mostly we got... it's burning out on me. Now, there we go. There we go. See, again, it's these wandering fire
And
zombies.
you're right, because they're tough, they're going to take a lot of damage.
That is the hope. That is the
fire.
hope. Right over here, please. Right this way.
Okay, guys, this is the house I'd like to set on fire. Can I come through? Oh, the back door.
Right here, guys.
Excellent. They got fire on the house.
Woo, that was close. Fuck. Excellent. Burn everything.
And the longer
Emperor Aerys Targaryen, do you have any suggestions?
Ha ha ha.
I might deal with the situation. Burn them all, you say? Don't mind if I do. No good way out of that place.
Yeah. No, when it comes to fire, you definitely went backdoors.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I mean, this never lasts forever, if you know what I'm saying.
Fire is actually the fastest way to kill
It
your character.
really is.
As someone who's intentionally killed a bit character more than a few times.
Oh, the house looks so warm and cozy.
It has a glow to it.
Did I manage to get this place? I mean, I managed to summon a lot of zombies here, but it's pretty hard to burn a big building like this. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
don't-
you gotta have like fire.
I have fire to walk with me. Ah, god damn it. Dr. Dameron. Oh, who's the sucker? Might be me. Everybody wants prosthetic foreheads on their real head. 3, 2, 1. Might be dead. This might be it. Not quite. Not today, zombies. Not today. How dedicated are you? Oops, 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 oops. Bye. That was almost bad. You know what? You know what? The only way this could be cooler.
Ha!
I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Woo! That was literally as close as it gets.
Yeah, that was great animation.
Sorry, I'm not like familiar with motorcycle timing yet. Probably shouldn't be fucking around.
Yep.
I really do feel like Loki at this moment. I would say is the no, really.
Those are big body piles. You got 2 large body piles.
I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody. Oh, this thing is sluggish. Damn, it burned out. Damn.
Fire.
Fuego Loco. Soy el Fuego. Something. K-zombies? Okay. Oof. Well, one house is cooked. Now, how do I get every zombie?
Well, you lured one out.
Because, see, these other houses, they ain't getting fuegoed.
Yeah.
They're just not staying.
Yeah, there's like some burned places, but it's not the same thing.
Here we go. Guy just standing in a field burning. Awesome.
Yeah, that's the zombie burning the
This is a burning zombie shaking the hand of a non-burning zombie.
Nice.
Big Pink Floyd fans. I'm just chilling. No reason to get excited here. Just having a sip of gasoline on the couch.
Hey, woo, burning the town is hard work. I'm gonna kick my feet up for a moment.
Omega Department, do not tape over. Okay, can't wait to see what's on that one. If we ever even survive. Did they get to the house yet? Hello, dumbass burning zombies. Hello?
Hi, I'm just trying to get some zombies. Oh, they lost you.
God damn it.
Stupid zombies.
Where did they all
Setting
go?
things on fire for me.
Where'd they all go?
Where'd they go? Zombies?
Zombies? They gave up. They're done with my shit. They're like, this guy's burning people. We are done with his shit.
We're zombies. We have stand.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's a psychopath. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go burn down Louisville then, huh?
Yep.
It's what the trash can man would want. It's a terrible reference. Whoa, hello!
I guess he successfully set that house on fire.
Where did they all go? Did they quit, Rebecca? They quit the game. The zombies logged out. Everybody, I just wanted Zomboid. The zombies just rage quit. No, there's
Fuck this shit. Go to it brains.
You tricked us. You said there would be braids, but there's just fire.
Gosh, you just scammed.
No braids in here. Love these zombies realizing they've been scammed. Even we're not falling for this shit.
Well, you gotta fill this with 3 brains and 1 caps. I think it's fire.
Good one, yes. Zombie email scams. A guy from Nigeria says he has brains, but I have to give him some brains first. Song idea, brain scammer.
We are bad at wrong.
We're having a good time, though. We're having a good time. Okay, real quick, before we burn this house down. This is how you know this character is truly psychopathic right
Like,
here.
let me stop and watch this videotape. It has a funny title.
What do you think, Tammy? What do you think about this video we're about to watch? He props her up on the couch would be the next obvious.
Nice. And then watches the video and sets her on fire.
It's fucking disturbing. No, it's funny because it's a woman. It's actually, this would be really disturbing if it was a male character, but the fact that it's a lady, like, we would laugh. We wouldn't want to laugh.
What's the video saying?
Doopity doo woo woo woo.
I think someone take it over it.
Woo. Now I'd like you to meet my good friend Tooks Bear. I'm pretty sure this is a small child taped over someone's,
someone's important work tape.
Yeah, or someone's recording of a TV show. Oh, no, it's just a commercial.
Oh.
But it is lowering her boredom. She gets really bored, what with all the burning zombies.
I think fire should lower their boredom.
The goat cipher. If you know, you know. I'm not completing the quote.
Not on stream.
Not ever again. Alright, we had a nice little rest, watched a commercial.
Weird.
What? Uh-oh. Okay, what am I out of? It's not gasoline. Okay, time to rummage around and see if there are any matches in here.
Tammy was a smoker, and if we could set her on fire with her own lighter.
Tammy was a smoker. Definitely sounds like a Primus song. Primus did kind of come off like the 70s in the 90s. They were one of those. Like Beck. You know, Beck was mostly just riffing on the 70s, it seems. Oh, okay. He had a devil's haircut in his mind.
Weird.
He also had 2 turntables and a microphone.
Oh, well, where's that then?
Yeah, you know, everyone knows that one.
I was aware of that when I was quite young. I didn't know what it meant, but...
No one knows. It doesn't mean
what
anything.
People said.
We mentioned 2 major Scientologists tonight.
Yes, we're gonna have a stream count.
Damn, it's hard to burn down a town, you know?
God, yeah, it's just hard work.
It's just,
Burning
yeah,
down the whole thing.
God. I feel like it's all I do anymore.
It's all the asbestos in the insulation.
Some mesothelioma zombies. That's why they sound like that. Oh, classy, nice. Imitating the disabled, awesome. No, the weirdest thing about the physics in this game is that fences turn wooden after they burn.
Really?
Because they only have the one burned fence model.
Game asset jokes.
Developer's going to develop a nearly spent lighter. Like to imagine my character shaking the lighter, being a little disappointed that they won't be able to burn more corpses.
Burn more. Burn more corpses.
Oh. Apologies to the estate of Oscar Schindler and to Steven Spielberg in general.
I'm the bad one.
Bad guy, yeah. Alright.
I'll be right back.
She's gonna go do something bad to someone. None of this is fire. How have I collected so little fire? Tragic, really. Not enough lighters to get this town cooking. Oh, but I do have another option that'll take forever, unfortunately. Just put metal in all the microwaves, I guess. this is why we never trust anything ever. You enjoy the alliterative or the expressive beating on the corpse while reminding myself not to trust things. Well, howdy. Okay, today we're going to try an experiment. Can't advise trying this one at home, folks. All right. What?
Oh, no.
I'm placing this one.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Hey, lady. Ah. Nope, nothing. I kind of suspected that.
Yeah.
Just chilling at the burned picnic table here. You know what? That might be too close. But it doesn't look like it's going to destroy the permit there.
Only zombies and structures burn. It's just gonna keep hammering on the door when the house is fire.
That was the point. Although it might not even catch him. Yep. Nothing.
Grr.
It's really, really actually... oh, no, there we go. Finally. It caught the second story.
Huh.
I thought maybe a two-story house would be
Have more burn capacity.
better because I thought maybe this would. Do they see me? I hope not. No, but they are wondering my direction. I should probably just fuck out of here. Alright, still having some trouble burning down the city.
There's a song that goes burning down the house.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I just got that one clip as a phrase that through my head. I often spawn. Yeah, this was the house I spawned in. Yeah. I often spawn in this house.
We have often watched spawn in this house.
Bookshelf.
Oof. Now, I'll tell you, folks,
Over the toilet.
if you, if you want to, you can always just sit on a closed toilet. It works as a chair.
Seriously. Chair leg.
One typically does not sit facing a toilet unless one is extremely drunk. So yeah, this is going to be tough. I'll go, I guess, man, it's hard to get loot, obviously, because of the large number of zombies. I can go look through the bodies. There'll probably be at least one lighter. I can also just start smashing windows and checking glove boxes.
Yeah, glove boxes I think are the highest rate of fire makers.
Can attest. Pretty much always had a Bic lighter in my car.
Because 90s people smoke in cars.
It's probably the most enjoyable place to smoke. Overall. Is in a moving vehicle. with the window slightly cracked open.
I did not smoke, but I generally had a lighter on me because I internalized survival tips as a small child.
There you go. That worst case scenario handbook thing.
Uh-huh.
Plus, you never know when you might need to burn down Rosewood.
Yep. Or like candles in a power outage, you know.
Mm-hmm. Seems less likely than power outage versus zombie apocalypse.
It's only a zombie apocalypse where the power go out.
Oops. You know what? Okay, that's fine.
I like the shit on fire.
Yeah, sadly, cars don't explode either. Otherwise, this would be pretty easy. What you really need to really get a house going is you got to put like 4 or 5 corpses in corners. See? Then you do shit.
And yeah, the last one, the one that burned real well, and you trap 4 living zombies in the fucking house.
That is by far the best
Because
method.
then they wander around spreading it.
Yep. Living burning zombies.
Are the best.
But fire does a lot of damage, so even these tough zombies don't last forever. But yeah, one alive burning zombie.
You do a big pile of corpses.
They don't burn any longer than a single corpse.
Oh, you're right.
See, even that, probably out.
Not realistic, but whatever.
Right through here, buddy. Your best route is bound to be through this burning building. Hey, I'm right here. Hey, go through the burning building. Hey. Wonder if he's
At
in there.
least lots of
Nope.
the shed
Damn it.
fire.
Yeah. Not as useful. Let's see if I can get this on fire in time to catch
Zombies
him.
too stupid to catch fire.
Too stupid to have a bad time.
There we go.
Got him. All right.
Here, fire zombie.
Fire. Smoke, she is arising.
Take me to hell.
Whoa, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now we're getting it done. All zombies. Report for burning. Holy shit.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Hey,
Neighborhood
hey,
is on
I'm running
fire.
through these trees, y'all. Running through these trees, y'all. Tasty brains this side of the tree line.
Oh,
Right over here,
down.
everybody. Right over
They
here.
linger at the fence line when they
Of
fall
course,
over.
exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, it's all about statistics. So as we increase the total number of burning tiles, and then back through the trees, everybody was just kidding about the tree line. Right over here, everybody. Let's keep moving.
Got some delicious brains here for you.
Mm-hmm. And some new friends.
Everybody likes your friends.
Right over here, everybody. Right to this house, please. Right over here, everybody. Might be death. Come on in. Meet up, greet up, share flame.
Yeah, let's hide her. We gotta take a picture. That house is really on fire.
Right through here. I'm right over here.
Rather than you said it's burning porch. Gonna take the shortest possible route.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys. Sure would be a shame if you got hung up on the garage door or anything. There's the fence. Crossing the road tends to be one of the hardest parts of really getting it going. But we are adding new burning zombies
Excellent.
to our horde. Also looping around in circles.
Getting them back
Ah,
through the fire.
flower beds are on fire now.
That
But they're creating a lot of extra fire for new friends.
Zombies walk in.
Yay, new friends. Right over here, right by these garages, right over these fences. I'm not the gleeful harbinger of the apocalypse. You're the gleeful harbinger of the apocalypse.
I think we could both be gleeful harbingers of the apocalypse.
Friendopath. That's my word. I admitted that.
It is. I'm borrowing it.
See, I'm not wasting any fuel now. Let the zombies do all the work. Yeah, right through these hedges.
Stick to the wall.
Snuggle the house for as long as possible. Oh, that garage is gone.
Nice.
This house already on fire. Hey, new buddies. Let's try again with this fence line and or this corpse. All sorts of new friends. Yeah. And oh, come on. Recruit that little buddy. Wow. Look at this shit.
Gather up, everybody.
Look! A bunch of new friends! Yay! Want to become even more fun, zombies? You're already fun, but meet your new buddies. We're all gonna have such fun together.
Fishball going.
Oh my god, no, what have I done?
Yes.
What have I done? Oh no, it's so wrong, bro. Oh. Okay, this is definitely the most fun I've ever had playing this game. No more toil, you know? The zombies burn themselves and each other, and I just walk from...
Easy work.
Oh, I am starting to run out of stamina, though. Shouldn't have been walking with the gas can out the whole time anyway, derp. That's okay. I can just weave around houses till they get bored. Pop in a place that is not currently on fire.
Yep. They'll stick on houses that set them on fire and you can find a place for them.
And something tells me the fire might not be out by the time I get back.
Exactly.
Especially if this new friend helps me warm up a new neighbor. So yeah, folks, remember when I said I was warming up the stream? Oh, dead. Oh my god! Wow, like she can really feel the heat from the burning zombie. Wow, that was really close to the end right there. That was about it.
Yeah, nearly toasted.
Whew, where's my car? Fuck, did I leave my car? That's the perfect solution right now. Well, I mean...
Oh, to sit in the car and skedaddle.
We probably don't want to lead them back to the base yet, but it's not like anything's going to last forever in this environment. Burns the town. Nothing lasts forever. Only love. Only love. Any side hackers fans? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And Joel never stopped referencing it for the entire, like the rest of his tenure on the show. He would make high side.
And then Only Love packs the film.
Yes,
Eventually
absolutely. Slow the plot down. See, slow the plot down. Way. Uh-oh. I like to imagine her just staring at my car. No good options. Bail, bail. I might could have made it, but who needs it? Now I'm not losing stamina with every step, so. Technically, if I walk slowly around the town, causing infinite burning.
Hey guys.
Somewhere, lots and lots of zombies are dying. I'm not getting credit for it, but somewhere.
I think fire should be.
I really should. Fire is definitely
Fire and
my best
vehicles,
weapon.
because you caused them, should give you points.
And the key is just you got to keep it rolling. Because statistically, eventually, in order to keep the maps from always being turned into pure arson hell by every exploding stove, they do have to burn out eventually.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want it jumping tiles too well.
Actually,
It used to.
fire
It used
too.
to.
In previous
In
games,
previous versions of Zomboid, the problem was very much the reverse.
the entire time.
You get one zombie catches fire, that's it, you're done. Oh, awesome.
Excellent.
Burn the preacher house.
Our friends are spreading.
Of course. This will make us loads of new friends. Everywhere we go, everyone will want to be our
You're
friend.
approaching the school now.
I tried to burn the school. Maybe I can get a burning horde.
If you can get a centralized burning corpse, it's easier to leave them over.
It's way less important to try to get a burning house. You got to get as many zombies on fire as physically possible.
So
Is
they
the
wander
key.
around setting more stuff on fire.
Because they're the real danger. Whew. Which means pulling the... I'm probably going to have to pull out the gas can again.
And then, if fire counts for killing zombies,
I
your
wish.
favorite weapon can become fire.
I wish. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Whew. Too many new
So they
friends.
can, yeah, the challenge is shaking them, setting things on fire, and then bringing them back.
Oh, actually, now that you mention it, here's my solve. Although, these cars might pay the price. Alright, let's do this.
Time to pay the price.
It is totally time to pay the price right now. Nah, not fast enough.
Alright, guys.
Got it.
Go on.
That's all it really takes. No, we're gonna lead these guys around in circles around the school until...
So they get the others, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, right. That car crash is a problem.
Look at risky stuff. I think I got their attention. Holy fucking shit.
Wow, this school is a problem.
I think I got their attention. Wowzers. Okay, that was one lap.
See how the fire.
There's a tree on fire. But you know what there's not? Wheels on fire. Rolling down the road. Let's notify my next of kin. This wheel shall explode. Depends on what they're made out of. A wheel of cheese might explode.
Fire right.
If the oil's concentrated in the center and the outer shell maintained, it would become a super cheese nova.
I'm glad we had this discussion.
But only if it was a Series B cheese wheel. Cheese physics, ladies and gentlemen. Cheese physics. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Why is everybody not on fire yet? Come on. What are we waiting for, everybody? It's the hot new trend this summer.
Hey, son.
Oh, you're just normal zombies? Oh, I thought you were cool like the fire zombies. Oh, you haven't heard of the fire zombies? Everybody wants to be a fire zombie, don't they? Okay, decisions. Yeah. doesn't go to any other floor. It takes a very European accent to rhyme flow with rational. Somehow they made it. I'm making a joke about Lost Frequencies lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, come on. No fence sitters.
Those fires gathering in an inconvenient place.
So if the last one was Operation Claudius, I dare say this one's Operation Prometheus.
Oh, see, I thought you were going to go with Nero.
No, I can't play guitar while I do this. If you were doing this while I played guitar, it would be Operation Nero for sure. Thank you. A little history joke there. Yeah, I mean, it would be Operation Nero if I had any intention of rebuilding this after I burn it. Tee! Let's Ragnarok, motherfucker!
Hey, zombies' brains are in here.
Tasty brains! Oh,
Yes.
here we fucking go.
Excellent.
Oh, here we fucking
Flaming
go.
zombies
This ain't...
have entered the school.
Bro, this ain't good, bro. Bro! Bro!
Oh, good. The doors are locked.
Of course they are. Alright, so now, somewhere, right out of sight, flaming zombies are traipsing through every bit of the school. Our goal, get as many zombies inside the school as physically possible without getting bitten in the face. Oh, hey, there's a duffel bag. Woo! It will burn like all. Well, hi everybody. Have you heard what's happening on the other side of the school? It's super fun. Just like the Pied Piper led rats through the street.
You two will lead flaming zombies through the school? Damn.
I mean, lead flaming zombies through the school. You know, that's a lyric from sort of your generation, kind of
Oh,
vibe.
definitely. I wish.
Cool, set the road on fire like my dad did when he was a teenager. Yes, really.
No, craft the plate.
I just scorched some concrete. I didn't have the dedication that my dad and his friends had.
To light asphalt on fire.
He said they had to chop at it with a hatchet for a while and pour some gasoline into it
So it burned out. Oh, no.
to get it going, to get the road caught on fire.
Wow, that must have been really boring. Like, to decide that was your...
Yeah, that's entertainment for you. It's teenage boys. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Oh, I don't have anything to start. Ironically, I don't have anything to start this fire pit with. Lol. Hey, can one of you zombies help me start this? I wonder if that'll work.
Hey, zombies, let's go camping.
That's how State of Decay starts.
Camping zombies.
I don't know I don't know what my end goal here is exactly. I just know that I'm
There is a fire near your fire pit now.
close. Good job. Good job.
Zombies are imprecise. We understand you tried.
Zombicue.
I'll be right back.
Whoa, probably don't want to keep walking that direction. Yeah, a lot of these houses are approaching 100% burned. Oh yeah, have fun. This game has displeased me. It must burn. Any zombies not on fire, please report to one of the burning houses. Thank you. Jesus Christ. That is messed up. Woo! Yeah, everything seems to be going well on this side of things. Alright, put the gas can away. I always forget. Something just explode.
It wasn't just a booming sound.
How are you guys not on fire yet?
More to the point,
I mean, ultimately, every one of these zombies that catches on fire will die.
yes, we technically can clear the town this way in more than
No,
one way.
won't really have much of a town left when you're done, but yeah.
There will be fewer zombies.
A lot fewer zombies. Hey, speaking of which... Now remember, make sure everybody's included in the burning. Oh, hello. Okay, it's very important to do this quickly. Right, because they're all going to cluster up in that group, ideally. Yep, it's a bunch of them. It's not all of them, sadly.
Really around on fire, guys? Undirected flaming zombies? Well, we have a task for you. Because you're setting things on fire, my brain has been registering the shadows cast by trees as pillars of smoke.
Funny. Hyped, huh? You're all hyped up for this. Whew, I gotta find a place to rest. Unfortunately, that's one of the downsides here, is you start to run out of safe places to sit.
Yeah, there's many that were on fire.
Lady, why are you not on fire? What are you... Sir. This is a strict fire zombie only zone. Please endeavor to become a fire zombie. Thank you. Ooh, a fun one would be any zombie corpse not burned or buried comes back really fast. Like you have maybe at best 30 minutes
Oh, that's disturbing.
to get corpses in the ground, or they will be right back.
You would wind up setting a lot of them on fire.
and this population setting would be physically impossible to win.
You really can't get them to run fast. It's slow carry, slow berry.
Yeah, these settings, I think we would just get overwhelmed. Even in real-time mode, that's the crazy part. Normal respawn re-raise probably works about like that in 12x games or the various other potential speed settings. Even a very strong zombie, a single zombie, it'll take them quite a while to respond. On the other hand, with my low stamina, it takes me forever to knock him out, so. How low was my stamina? Whew. Gas spraying this thing is almost cooked. Alright, so what are you doing?
Well.
Want to go check in work real quick? It's 1 in the afternoon. Sometimes things change around this time of day.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's an option. Right, there is technically some stuff, so we might as well go that direction, yeah?
Yeah. There's 4 to 7 points to do, so.
Really? Is that all? Go ahead and update the numbers, okay?
Oh, sorry, that I'm confident about. That 14.
I understand.
Okay,
that.
yes, I will. Sorry, update them.
Perfect. Come one, come all. Perfect. More burning, more burning. Time for a bunch of new friends. success here. Salvation. Whew! And sneaker check, ladies and gentlemen. Never forget your sneaker check. It's time to retreat. Oh my god, really? I'll never make up. Much of a reverse gear, doesn't it? No wedding dress zombie kill today, folks. Probably am. Alright, folks, I'm gonna watch some TV. Sorry about that little stream glitch there, folks. If you're watching on the recording, then you will see endless burning. Endless burning. Folks, you may not know me. I was rescued by the Nameless One. Actually been trapped behind a bar in Sigil for a while. But the Nameless One used a flask of infinite water to quench the fire ever so slightly, just a little bit, so that I could get free. roam the world burning zombies with, you know.
Now you feel the need to spread the love.
Folks, it's time for us to give a little love back to God. That's when we all decided Hal Jorgensen was the coolest guy in the world. The fuck did he even find that clip? I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. Burn, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Yeah, church is glowing.
With the light of the Lord. Oh, I see the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
That's hey now. I believe I am biblically accurate. The Holy Spirit does tend to manifest as fire.
That's true. That's true.
Fire that burns within.
Fire that never goes out.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you. I have only one burning desire. You stand next to your fire.
Baby,
Why?
can you light my fire?
Why, yes, folks, I do know a lot of songs. I mean, let's face it, musicians are pretty, as a group, are pretty well obsessed with fire.
Oh, right. Well, they've only been playing instruments next to
Right?
fire
You know what
for a
I'm
while.
saying? The things are associated. Good. Burning the road now. Awesome. Because the more zombies, burning zombies that cross over something, the more rolls it gets. That's, oh God. Here we go. Yeah. So that's the key here. Oh, no. Yeah. No, I see what happened.
A bit of a horse going. Oh, oh.
Right. More burning zombies means more chances for each section of the town to catch on fire as the zombies walk
Because the
over.
more fire lingers on a tile, more number of zombies pass over it. And then they set the road on fire, and then non-burning zombies
Where
pass
do the
over
zombies go? Oh God, there they are.
the glowing horde.
Well, I mean, they're much more dangerous. If you get close to them, you die. So
Right. You cannot fight enemy, you just catch on fire.
burn the McFudgingtons.
Whoa. Yep, burning hordes. Multiple burning hordes now.
All you people up there at City Hall.
Oh, yeah.
People inside me are telling me to smoke up City Hall.
Well,
Cause
well,
no
the
one
zombies
here
inside
is rocking.
are smoking up City Hall. I'm headed back.
Are you? I mean, I'm amazed you can look away from
No,
this.
this is fascinating, but I've been drinking lots of water.
Oh, I
so
gotcha.
walk away.
I gotcha.
You want me to come back?
Sure. I mean, just so you can see the finale of this madness. Probably don't want to still be in here when that door opens. City, 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 city. City, 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 city. Oh, 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 oh. Probably why they cut my internet feed. I mean, why my internet feed went out. I'm sorry. What did I say? Phew! Well, what else can I tell you about myself while I burn down Rosewood, folks? My normal Zomboid watchers are late night folks. Probably work right now. But shout out to new followers who showed up last night. I am sorry that I did not actually take note of that at the time. I don't get a lot of new followers, so sometimes it catches me a little off guard. Yeah, sadly, I mean, I guess for better or worse, all of the zombies will eventually burn to death.
And then we will
Yeah, the critical mass can only be maintained in a city with the population of this size for so long. And I don't know, man. Driving to Louisville to continue this madness. I've always wanted to burn down Louisville, but
There's a lot of it.
there is a lot of it. I'm not sure my computer will be able to handle that. Any more than the Zippy Mart could handle the demand.
And that at least caught fire nicely.
Nicely. It's nice when things burn.
It was polite of it to continue getting fire.
Cordial.
Yeah, having to range out further to get more clusters of zombies to catch on fire.
Mm-hmm. Technically a good problem. What?
Just the back of the church is
Everything is fine.
wow.
Relax.
Signs of the apocalypse, my friend.
Gabriel, I was very specific, wasn't I? When you blow your horn, make sure it's an F sharp. F sharp, my lord. I was under the impression it was supposed to be an F natural. No, of course not. Obviously, the apocalypse is in G major.
Obviously.
Oh, dear Lord, I thought it was in B flat major. Oh no! Not the zombie note! Sacrilege, it's fun. we're sacrileging all over the place today.
Oh yeah. I said rapture, not brain eaters.
Yeah, what the hell, man? I'm sorry, Lord, I hadn't been practicing. I made a mistake. On the left side of the circle of fifths, that's Satan's half. Yeah, exactly. Why do you think saxophones are tuned to fucking E flat and B flat? I mean, I think we all know what instrument the devil would play, don't we?
That is fiddle.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, but that's the country devil. I'm talking about the cool city devil. Yeah, obviously. And then there's the scary Mississippi devil who you meet at the crossroads and sell your soul to in order to get good at meat. Probably shouldn't talk about that anymore, should I?
Well, I mean, others have talked about it for you.
Yeah.
Wow. The growing road glow behind you, even when you can't see the zombies.
No, that's... I feel the warmth of their support. I know that the zombies are marching behind me on fire.
Those are the glowing footprints of Satan.
Steps of the beast. I'm the good guy, clearly.
Well,
Clearly I am the hero of this story.
Yeah.
I was told to get rid of zombies. Those zombies are gone now.
I'm just being efficient. Punching them all in the skull takes a long time.
It takes a long time, that's all I'm saying. This is, Yo. Well, I was gonna fight that guy. Maybe I shouldn't.
He's kind of on fire. The shotgun is also on fire.
Cool. Being chased by a flaming cop zombie with a shotgun.
Well, he's here to spread the good news to all these other cop zombies.
Oh no, he's dead.
We'll just have to spread the fire for him.
Nope.
Oh. That's why you call that an unflaming corpse.
Soy es no fuego. Right. Like I barely know English grammar.
Well, technically, you said I'm the fire that does not.
I am the fire that does not. Actually, that's cooler.
And I
That's
said
what-
I am not the fire.
No, that's cooler than what I intended to say.
So, depends on which word you create.
I am the fire that is not. Excuse me. If the flaming zombies can't catch you, you must be on the dust.
Nice.
Classic rock the way it was meant to be enjoyed. On dust. You can do most. I didn't. Oh shit. Bye. If you don't know vehicle management, that will get you killed. That is why to learn how to use the V menu right there. It was a demonstration.
Hey, zombies, you guys look like you're on fire.
I gotta get it going again. Using my lavender box van, obviously.
Ooh, nice. That would be my car.
I think Lavender Box Van should be the name of your lesbian band.
Yes, and my sensitive girl singer-songwriter title.
You'll have to learn the SCIO. Or the, sorry, that means something else. The sensitive, sorry. Sorry, my brain's somewhere else. Excuse me.
So what's that acronym mean?
Sensitive compartmentalized, secure compartmentalized information facility.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hey, you're not on fire, zombie. You really like it.
There's still so many zombies.
I'm really impressed by how many are tortured.
I gotta go rest up for a little bit, get a little more gasoline, maybe a melee weapon, so that I.
This is serious work.
This is serious business, yeah. No idle, no trifle. This.
Huh, town's not burned down yet. No, we're carting.
A lot of it is burned.
Yeah, a lot of it.
A good percentage of the town is now ruined.
Humans wouldn't be able to live in these houses anymore.
No, it'd be a pretty significant amount of demolition work to be done before this area would be livable again.
Wow, that's charred up inside the house.
It's not technically really surviving. This is just killing zombies. We have bypassed the survival aspect of the game under the assumption that maybe somewhere else there will be things we can loot. No, now I have the weird inclination to see how much of the map I can burn, which is possibly the strangest thing I've ever wanted to do. Where did they all come from? Dude, look how many of them there are. I guess we just didn't get them all, you know?
They filtered out of the houses and set on fire, like...
This is what 3x population is like, you know? And it's 3x, I think it's 3x 1.5x for the peak. So it's technically going to get up to 4.5 times normal zombies. Quote unquote. I mean, nobody plays on 1-1, so...
Right.
That I know of. That would... At this point, if we suddenly decided to play on 1-1, we would... Oh, wait. Don't do that. There's a working fucking enclosed automobile over here. Just leaving a bunch of running. God, there's so many.
Again? Oh, we got all these.
Nah, I mean, That's why I'm constantly shouting and honking the horn to try to get them to group up more, because otherwise... Now, don't get me wrong. Whoa, hey, nice boat launch.
Huh.
Later, if we ever find a boat. I mean, not that... Oh, wait, no, that's perfect. We'll just burn the land and live on the sea.
Yes.
You can't take the sky from me. I was hoping you were with me on that one. Oh.
Messy street.
We used to live here. It used to be possible to live here. Oh man, that's so many. Oh well. Only one solution. And their tough dog is so it's just unbelievably gruesome. God. Oh, these zombies will bust your car up. No joke. You see how many the tires will break, the windshield will break. The solution to zombies of this caliber is definitely not vehicles. Now, if you crank the population up and do soft zombies, vehicles become hilarious.
Yeah.
You can just drive like a cargo van into the side of a formation of zombies and they just die horribly.
And just leave a red smear.
Phew! Long day. Back home again. Well, yeah, I'm a taxi driver. I'm just waiting for the real rain to come and wash this scum off the streets. And obviously all the ash.
Yeah.
I bet De Niro's so sick of those jokes. I bet he's sick of every... I bet there's not a taxi driver joke that you can think of that De Niro's not sick of. It's funny watching them torture Mercer over being McCree. Because it's very easy for actors to torture one another, you know? Like, sure, your friend gets the part, but you can just make fun of them and then you feel bad. No, really, it's really quite easy. Musicians, too. It's like, sure, your friend has a successful song, but everybody, like, the problem... I think the reason that musicians get paid so much is they get paid to get sick of their own shit.
Yeah.
Which is sadly a professional musician runs that risk. Like,
Yeah.
that's what will happen. You know, Warren Zevon, poor bastard.
People get sick of the people's favorite song.
No, I loved hearing that he never ever wanted to hear Werewolves of London ever again. He never wanted to play it again. He never wanted to think about it ever again. Of course. Imagine having to play the same song
But it's
every
hilarious,
night.
and it's been around long enough that like new people now are like, hey, I love this song. Let's hear it a million times.
Sucks, right? That's
Yeah.
why not to be a one-hit wonder. Is actually...
Yeah.
That's
At least
the
having-
reason to avoid it.
Having a good discography that people like a bunch of songs
A
from.
lot of people like a lot of Warren Zevon songs. Most of us have only ever heard Werewolves of London.
Yeah.
That was sad to say. That was my thought when he passed. I was like, he'll never have to hear it again. He's free. Dark.
I had thoughts like that when I heard about Ben Folds being sick of playing brick.
Oh, imagine.
Like, you write one set, your comedy...
You know how I would have solved that? 6 a.m. day after Christmas.
Yeah.
And then everybody would have been like, please never... We're sorry, Ben. We're sorry. Please never do that again. She's a brick and I'm drowning slowly off the coast and I'm heading nowhere. She's a brick and I'm drowning slowly. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm sorry for that, by the way.
Right, that would be the don't make me sing it again.
Yeah, no one would ever ask you to sing it again. everybody. Folks, I'm helping. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a very helpful person. I like to help others and make the world a better place. That's what I want to do.
No, wait. We like setting zombies on fire.
Don't you want to know how we keep starting fires? Alrighty. We'll use this gasoline only for the best of possible purposes, because this is a neutral good character.
Yes. We'll be fueling generators and powering hospitals and oh wait, no, zombies on fire.
You know, if you can't beat them, burn them. Really though, I mean.
Yeah, tough nuggets at the very least, they die after you set them on fire.
You know what? Let's just be a twisted fucker. Let's just get shaky after school with this. Ma'am, you are needed. Only you can cause zombie fires. Oh, just, Smokey the Bear versus Spiffo. We need to actually make a Smokey the Bear versus Spiffo graphic to use as the, only 14 left in the trunk. The trunk's too mangled to fit the corpse in.
Damn, well, we'll have to pass one alright, all ready to take the HOV lane.
Okay, we egg each other on. That's the problem.
Here we are much worse together.
It's the Fat Enablers episode of Home Movies, only with dark humor. You know what we do once we get the whole car, right?
Huh.
We put on Bohemian Rhapsody. Reenact the Wayne's World scene.
Terrible. And then you just like pan between the zombie heads and they're all
Not
dead.
moving, yeah. Me just fucking headbanging. I see a little silhouette of a man. Yeah, fucking tree. That tree caused the zombie apocalypse, I'm pretty sure.
Is the tree's fault?
Yeah, it's that tree's fault. The suspect is driving around with 3 corpses in their car, talking about a zombie apocalypse. They've burned most of the town. Meanwhile, my character's so loose and heading wildly.
Whoa, party is fucking firehouse.
Obviously. Just grab the corpse out of the passenger seat real fast. Oh, hurt myself pretty badly going over the thing with the corpse.
Yeah.
Drop the corpse. Burn the corpse. I already did but you can do She Sells Sanctuary. I can't think of a way to get Sister Christian into this one, but I'll work on it.
Somebody called 911.
Shorty fire burning on the dance floor.
Zombie fire burning on the dance floor.
Absolutely. Approved. I approve this musical riff. That's the stop it alarm. Just a generic stop it alarm that goes off when you do too many evil things in a row. It was installed, of course, by the Don't Council, who would like to remind you, don't. Just don't.
Yeah, like when games try to tell you, like, you've been playing for a long time. You'd like to take a rest and drink some water? I'm like, fuck you, no.
Any chance you're gonna stop it? That's a pop-up. I would love that. That's a great pop-up message for any.
You caused enough havoc.
It's the I feel like I should get the cat that's putting its paw on the person.
No, yeah.
It's time to stop posting. It's like it's time to stop burning zombies. But look, they want to be burned.
They do. They all want it.
Vote
mayor.
flaming zombie for mayor, yeah. The irony of doing this at the fire department is not lost on me.
Oh, yeah. Put this fire out, you dead fucker.
Yeah, take that, first responders. I'll teach you.
I'm gonna set zombie firemen on fire.
Yeah.
I actually now wonder if it's harder to set zombie firemen on fire because they're wearing fire outfits.
It should be. But then propane tank should explode if actually roasted.
Yes. Like in the middle of a fire.
Yeah. Decisions to make.
Although puncturing a propane tank with a normal bullet will not explode.
Unless you paint it red first.
Oh, well, if you paint it red.
If you paint it red. I mean, just like you can jump up on any ledge that's painted yellow. Everyone knows.
I sure wish I could climb this. Let me go get my yellow paint.
Good one. I like it.
Excuse me, man. You're not on fire yet.
I really wish I wouldn't get a copyright strike for playing Disco Inferno right now.
Somebody shouted, "Burn him, burn."
Look at
Whoa.
this. Look at what I've done.
Whoa.
Look at what I've done.
Like, dang.
Oh, man. Jeez. Because the field, I think the foliage has a very high chance to catch. And so they're transferring the fire back and forth very easily right now. Meaning the biggest burning horde possible.
Also, the firehouse and the field were all highly toxic.
And like so many of them are just turning to ash. Zombies ashing in every direction. I think it's just the engine. I think the engine is just shitting itself. It can't deal with, I mean, there's so much going on right now.
Having them die is an intro to reduce pressure.
This is a lot more than we normally ask video games to do.
And a new
That's-
crowd ready to catch on fire.
That's deeply upsetting. On some sort of primal level.
Yeah, the teal
Just the
target
fact
is
that they
perfect.
look like people makes this deep.
Yeah.
It would be one thing if it was just, I don't know, if they were robots or something, but the problem with zombies is they look like people.
You remember early on, I included like the piles of clothes were more disturbing than.
This is one of the most twisted things I've ever seen in a video game.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
it's just it's the fire snake. Look, I have become the Norse. I've become the Norse devil. This is
it's
this
fire
is
snake.
fully how the Norse expect the Ragnarok to go. I'm always saying let's Ragnarok. I finally did it.
You finally did it. You got your conga line.
The Kaiaja will be here any minute.
Nice.
Oh, a conga line.
Yes, the fire conga.
Combustible conga line.
Yeah, I know you can't control yourself any conga.
Wow. That song was overdone before you were born, and then it was gone before you
Feel
were
the
born.
heat of the flames getting stronger.
Yeah, it's true. I do. It's obvious.
Weirdly, I had a teenage friend who loved that song. Like, completely out of time.
Yeah, that'll happen. I was that kid for my generation. People would literally sing the verses of Space Cowboy at me when I would walk around. For some reason, I'm trying to think what it was about me. Oh right, I had like shoulder-length hair. It looked like a cartoon caricature of a stoned teenager.
Especially for the 90s.
I had a T-shirt that I liked to wear that had Jimi Hendrix's face on it in psychedelic colors.
Everyone at the time?
Everyone wanted that T-shirt.
Yeah.
Someone eventually
And now
stole
they
it
have
from me.
it.
Yeah. I called it my bothering the cops shirt.
Oh, nice. The go on, search me for me.
Yeah, well, you'd be inclined to if you saw somebody
Yeah.
shoulder length, the Euro trash vampire haircut.
Because he was just growing it out, yeah.
Hair takes time to grow.
It does. Whoa.
What?
Hey guys, would you like to be on fire? I have a great new offer for you.
Home in the city. Home in the valley. Home isn't there. No home. Wow, this is gonna get bad, bro. This is about to be so bad. You know what? You know what this character needs? An air horn.
Yes.
Whir. Obvious. Goal! All the zombies start whipping their shirts off.
You're on fire.
Even better. More like a real soccer game. Wow, dude. This is it. This is epic. This is legend. This went from a day of potentially very grindy boringness to
the biggest fire we've ever set.
the Kentucky Zombie Cook-Off.
Yeah.
Come on down to the Kentucky Zombie Barbecue.
That's a cookout right there.
Yeah, I mean for real.
Hey guys, just fold right into the flaming horde.
Like years later, people show up. They're like, "Wow, what a nice town. We want to join your settlement." It's like, okay, but eventually you're going to ask me about the field of charred skeletons.
When you find that, let me explain right
Let's
now.
go ahead and get ahead of that one.
Yeah,
They were bad people and they needed.
Trees like ash, so
Oh, I know, right? The nitrogen would not be a problem for a while. It would be a lovely town afterwards.
about 15 years.
Do you see this? Just hanging out, having a smoke.
Wow.
Look, I think these are trying to run.
Wow.
We're not sure we want to be involved in what's happening. So, if there's anybody who's better at the Zomboid fire mechanics than me, I would love to see your video. Please post.
Yeah.
Please someone post a response video to this showing me that you could burn even more zombies. Just because I want to watch.
I'll be right back.
I heard somebody say burn, zombie, burn. Rosewood inferno, burn, zombie, burn, burn the mother down. I love the tramp. I wonder where my burning horde might have gone. They're so hard to find.
Your glowing horde.
Yeah, I don't know where they are, man. Can you guess where they might have gone?
They're behind me. I can't see them.
Exactly. Look at this. Look at the horror.
Worst parade ever.
Best parade ever. Throwing burning candy. Burning Shriners. No. This is a vision I must see realized. Oh.
Burning murder zombies.
Obviously. Dear police station, I'm not sure we fully understood one another.
Let's reopen discussion.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Charred corpses. It's beginning to look like Mordor. Or charred tree corpses, rather. Oh, actually, police station burning quite nicely at the moment. Looking good. Feeling good.
Okay.
It's great. It's just the
Nice.
random flaming zombies running around.
Burning cop zombies just chilling in the foyer there. Well, guys.
They are. It's slowly but surely.
Right, they're petering out. Like,
Yeah.
the numbers are diminishing. There's still a huge horde of them everywhere.
Burning the zombie at both ends here.
Uh,
Oh, hey, a random extra burning leftover horde that hasn't quite burned to death yet.
nice. And one unburned guy.
She is Daenerys Targaryen, the unburned. Oh, yeah, that car seems safe. If you
Yep, the
burn
car
it.
is on fire now.
Is it? Oh, that was close. That was really close. This is starting to look a little gothic around here.
Yeah, well, you are turning that black.
Oh, yeah.
Fire zombies. Would you like to join my on fire zombies?
I see that you're trying to burn down Rosewood. Would you like help with that? Thanks, On Fire Clippy. Just a little burning. Oh, can we put? Hey, let's add a burning Clippy to the lower portion of this video when we actually make a video. Oh, hey, re-raise.
Rise.
All right, well, I mean, we are rapidly running out of zombies to burn.
Like, that's impressive.
Thank you. I'm reasonably pleased. Oh, obviously, I think we got a destination in mind.
Oh, of course.
We begin our assault on he who walks behind the rose.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
You're jealous that you didn't think of it.
Yeah. I've only seen the movie once.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Corn Demon, you know.
Demon. Gotta watch out.
Stephen King gave us all of the best, like, Americana demons. Randall
Yeah.
Flagg, he who walks behind the rose, fucking Cujo. Because, you know, those big dogs are scary. You know?
No, you're right. We wouldn't have nearly as much American horror without Stephen King.
Well, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, the
Demons.
taking our local horror, the horror specifically for this continent.
Yeah, not the stuff borrowed in Broadway.
Oh, European horror is great. I love Grimm's fairy tales kind of stuff as much as the next person. Bram
everyone
Stoker,
should
all
have
that
their
kind of
own
stuff.
horror. Every continent should have its own.
But our horror is so hokey and hilarious. It's so, like, homespun.
Yeah.
And it's all this mixed bag. That's the other great thing about it, is it's all these different regional myths adapted and rehashed and stuff, which I just think is great.
You know,
That's why I like
America
D&D.
have a lot of what's it called? Local myths.
Well, like immigrant myths that came with every different kind of person, from Papa Legba to
And
Santa Claus.
And there's a word that also includes stuff that teenagers make up, like Bloody Mary.
Urban legends.
Urban legends.
I love urban legends, just because they're very goofy.
They're very goofy because they're mostly made up by teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
And drunk people who are walking home at night.
That kind of stuff. Just the kind of BS that humans come up with to fill our empty lives. You know? No, I mean, that's 100% of what it is. Like, we live very empty lives, so people who have to do the same crap day in and day out, as most
Make
people
stuff
do.
up.
Yeah, you might as well just, you know, I heard there was, like, an evil dude who would come through your bathroom mirror if you said his name 3 times. You know, whatever.
Yeah, that sound the wind makes around this hill, that's actually a ghost lady.
Precisely. And we've been doing it probably, our capacity for deception being semi-infinite, we've probably been doing this since we could compose thoughts.
Oh, yeah, one person who knows they're lying tells another person who's slightly gullible or drunk a scary story.
And then just good old-fashioned schizophrenia, God bless it.
God, well.
which has given us so many of our stories.
And the occasional actual tragedy that people then tell a story about.
Lizzie Borden kind of stuff.
Uh-huh. Or like a drowned lady was found on a riverbank, so we don't know who she is, and we tell a story about her.
Oh, sure, why not? You know, got nothing. Like I say, got nothing else to do. Spend most humans have spent most of their time just trying to get food since the dawn of time.
And oddly, because our brains are weird, entertaining each other when we do so.
As the price of food goes up, I notice that people are kind of returning to older ways of thought because that is what everyone used to be thinking about almost all the time.
Interesting. So it's triggering a bunch of atavisms.
Hmm. Precisely. Well, atavism really means it's anachronism because it's from within the time of history. If you want to just be, for 1 second, just be word nerds. Okay, so an atavism is like something from before recorded history, and an anachronism is something from after the beginning of recorded history. So if you go back to living in castles, that's an anachronism. Your desire to grind grain is an atavism.
My desire to pull things up by the root and eat them.
Absolutely an atavism. The definition of.
Yeah. Okay.
But my desire to operate siege weaponry is just an anachronism.
Interesting. Even though I...
Or your desire... Well, firing a bow, for example, could be an atavism. Yeah. Farming, atavism. Hunting, atavism. Masonry, and that one's debatable.
It depends on the type of it. Piling rocks,
Atavism.
Mortar...
Brick making, borderline anachronism.
Yeah.
Neat, right?
Yeah.
I just like very specific, weird, like, rarely used words. What is it, $10 words or whatever they used to call them?
Oh, yeah. They used to call them quit talking like that.
They used to call them, you talk like that anymore, I'm going to hit you in the mouth. Mouth, ladies and gentlemen. Mouth.
I used to get, do you always talk like that, followed by please stop?
I would often get, what part of the north are you from? I'm like, North Meridian?
Lots of planets have a door.
Okay. Yeah, and they all drink gin and tonics. It would not surprise me if Phoenicians got abducted by aliens, charmed the aliens.
Sold them jars of olive oil.
Yeah, somehow converted the aliens to speaking Phoenician and then colonized the universe. That's how successful they were, though.
Basically, yeah.
Go anywhere, do anything. Right? There's no, like, it's like, all those Phoenician atrocities they committed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to, if they did, nobody's found out about it, really.
Nobody's talked about it. They've been talking about Phoenicians for a long time.
Well, it's the thing to study.
Yeah. But they went everywhere. They were super friendly, and they sold people useful things. So.
Hard to lose with that kind of strategy.
And they had a codification system that allowed people to know it was in the jars.
And no xenophobia anywhere in their whole design. And that's what made it really effective.
Yeah, like in ancient times when people didn't really know the difference between each other except us and them.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, don't worry about it. We're all the same. Let's eat and drink and party.
I like
marry our children to each
I like
other.
Eating small birds roasted in olive oil, and so do you.
Except I love fish. How do you feel about fish? Just super charming. Like their civilization has always struck me. Well, sure. What's to hate? The easiest way to define the Phoenicians is, those dudes who show up to buy and sell stuff in your Banished game, and they just always coming around. You're like, hey, thanks, you got stuff.
When you're like happy every time you hear the boat fell.
Yeah,
like,
that's the way people probably felt about Phoenician ships. So, or rafts, as they really would have been.
Whatever they used to coast crawl and meet everybody.
Yeah, that's just such a. I really think that if there are aliens, we should adopt the best strategies of our ancestors. God, they never go away. Look,
Wow.
there's only the dead have seen the end of the dead.
The block party is continued.
Yeah, there's It never
Even
ends.
in the most burned out parts of town.
Crazy, huh? Imagine having to kill all of these with a crowbar.
Especially since they're slow cooking.
Mm-hmm. This is insane to me.
Like, you've still got tough hordes burning out up north.
Yep. Ideally.
One woman's journey.
To burn every zombie. It
And that's a task. That's quite a task.
really is getting there. Oh, I do have the key for this.
Well, that's insane.
Peace out, burning suckers!
That may be the right answer.
And she Daryl Dixon's off into the sunset. I'm in a weird mood today, can you tell? He said riding through the blood splatters on his digital motorcycle. Goddamn zombies. It's okay. Brought my rolling pin. Hey, can you two gentlemen stop doing that? I didn't know zombies even did that. Their love survived the afterlife. See why I would resort to the gas can. Ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. You stop being a zombie. Excuse me. The zombie Karen. Why are you burning everything down? You shouldn't be burning stuff down in there. I'm burning down. Excuse me, is this brand gluten-free? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Nothing against people with food allergies. Unless, if you're in prison and you claim that you need halal or kosher food because you don't want to eat nasty crap, I don't blame you. I'm not saying we should be feeding the prisoners filet mignon.
But if they're asking not to have liver,
or feed prisoners some pretty nasty food. It's not supposed to be fun, okay? No one's claiming that prison food is supposed to be great. It's just, we have an amendment about not being totally evil.
Yeah.
I believe it's the 6th Amendment. Kinda says we kind of aren't supposed to feed them trash.
They're actual trash.
Like, literally, yeah. Because that was,
a problem.
Exactly what we were rebelling against was things like the British prison system, which at the time, you had to pay for your food or you didn't eat. Or like your relatives didn't bring you stuff, then you just die.
Damn, that's biblical.
The British prison system was loosely designed on Old Testament.
And the courts were fucked up and they could put you in prison for anything for as long as
That's
they wanted to.
part of the reason this country got the way it was. It's not that England today is that bad. It's really...
they've had lots of reforms since then.
If I was going to be tried for a crime, I'd say the English justice system is fine. And their prison system is cozy now.
Well, but also now...
Compared to ours.
While they still have lords, the lords can't have you thrown in prison anytime they want to.
Far from it. In fact, lords are not particularly powerful anymore.
No, it's really just a legacy thing.
They have some pull, but
Not
England has gone towards the commons for the last 500 years in a nearly straight line,
Yeah.
which is good. Otherwise, we wouldn't have any of the things we have.
That show about British people doing community service is how I understand what lordship really could be. Is like it's a tiny celebrity point now.
Now it is. Yeah. Well, the House of Lords in total still has a bit of power, but it's nothing like the Senate. Nothing.
Right.
The Senate realistically has... They have a policy of not interfering too much with the lower house, like a long-standing tradition of letting the House of Representatives do things, but they don't have to let them do them. They have a lot more power, ultimately. The 100 senators really actually have a lot more power. It's just the House has budgetary control.
No, what's complicated in England is the fact that the neighborhood laws literally change every fucking 10 to 15 miles.
I would like a small amount of credit for the undamaged safe house.
Yes, well done. And also horrifying pile of stuff.
Burned every other house in town.
In the neighborhood, pretty nearby.
Mhm.
But now you're resting with your couch and your TV.
I can see the fire animation. Close my eyes. You didn't say how you wanted me to get rid of the zombies. You just said get rid of them.
And that's good located.
We need to come up with a little animated, transparent Spiffo that appears, and then you with a voice modulator saying crazy shit in a cartoon raccoon voice. I really think it could make our videos. That would be very, very addictive.
What's that, Spiffo?
I very much imagine Spiffo like Alvis from the Alvis Time episode.
Yeah. The intoxicated, insane hallucination of the psycho.
Spiffo just like popping vitamins the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Your character hasn't slept for 4 days. How are you doing that? Vitamins.
We all know it's trucker speed.
Obviously. I like that in State of Decay that it's just straight up like modafinil, fucking diet pills,
Like
whatever
very
you can.
specific about the crazy shit you could take to continue fighting zombies.
Can't sleep, zombies will eat me.
In order to get a specific achievement, you have to have somebody go out and blow themselves up.
Why is this the formula that humans are addicted to? Why can we not stop making movies and games about this particular way of interacting with the world?
Is it because raiders with brain fungus used to attack?
Starving people.
Especially starving people who've eaten bad food that is starting to kill them from bacteria and fungus and stuff.
Or maybe even started eating flesh and gotten kuru or other
And
human
then fire
encephaliform.
beasts,
Yeah.
Exactly. Starving people become zombies.
It's maybe just something that can happen from time to time is people can go bad. The Picts, for example, it's definitely some theories have been put forth about what happened with the Picts.
Fire beasts are bad.
Right. They ate people, and eventually their neighbors seemed to feel that it was necessary to do something about them.
And nothing good has ever been said about Picts.
Meanwhile, my character's hallucinating. This is a police officer. Just put the gas can down! Why? No. I'm kidding. They would have just shot her. That's how you know it's not a hallucination, because the cops will get this biatch. There's someone running around setting fires and killing people. Oh, there's a guy. There's a guy in most cities who lives for the chance to shoot some a-hole from the helicopter.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, imagine that's the cop snipers. You know, the SWAT team sniper. Like, he doesn't get a lot to do most days,
But every
most
now
years,
and then they call
hopefully.
him for a psycho.
Yeah, exactly. Every once in a while, he's got to put the dot in the spot. You know?
Someone setting fire to hostages.
The hostages almost. Every once in a while, some idiot gets it in their head that the solution to their problem is something that has never worked in the United States of America. This is the thing that every time somebody tries it, I'm like, these people don't know any statistics. They don't know anything about crime, or they would know that at no point in time has taking hostages in the last 30 years worked. No fucking. Well, and it doesn't work. We don't let it work. It never, ever, ever. You don't get the helicopter. You don't get the bus. You never get your escape route. You never get your money. You don't get to escape to Cuba or wherever. You just die, usually. The traditional result in the United States of America for someone taking more than 2 hostages is a bullet in the dome.
Find a way to get you 5 feet from the hostage.
They'll shoot you through a wall with a thermal sight.
Yep.
Whatever it takes.
Right, the moment they're not also gonna
There's a guy on right now in Las Vegas. There's a guy cleaning a very nice rifle, and he's done it before, and he'll have to do it again. You know, they're not going to screw around. After that one guy, I mean, after that one guy decided to go nuts from the hotel room. I'm sure Vegas has a very special training for a few people who could spot and dot. Oh, he's just gonna go to the mental institution for severe drug use.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Ooh, we know what the Vegas zombie situation was. That's called speed. That's not even. You take enough amphetamines and methamphetamines and all that kind of.
Start looking pretty tasty.
It's not the worst thing I've heard of. The derangements that can come from taking speed are off the charts.
Really?
Worst things ever. Yeah. Literally the Nazis.
Oh, yeah.
Not to God win the argument, but literally that's.
But to actually God with the argument.
If you ever wonder what was up with the Nazis, I bet it started so innocent. Like, if we just have the higher ups take a little of this magical stuff, they can do more work. Der Führerheimer can go give more speeches, you know? It probably started very simple.
And then they like, we are gods, and everyone is crying.
Rhyme! Duh!
No.
People don't know how to handle speed. I mean, it's, you know, it's dangerous stuff. Like, even caffeine energy drinks can get you a little wacky.
Uh-huh. Yeah, people go nuts even on safe fish speed.
Exactly. So, yeah, don't smoke bath salts or whatever the dudes do. Like,
no
you know.
bath salt. Yeah, no bath salts. Whatever the fuck they were calling them.
Now at least we have a meme for it. Ever since the first Florida man ate his first face. Man, should we go ahead and just mark this stream sensitive content now, or? Can we write a song called Bath Salts? I think that's the solution.
That's the solution. But apparently
And just the jankiest shit you've ever heard in your time. It just starts kind of fun, gets kind of euphoric, and then turns into some real face-eating music. Yeah. That's funny. You need to practice more. You're very creative. You should practice more so you'll be able to actually
that sounds good.
realize some of your crazy
But
thoughts.
only when I'm bouncing off of someone else. I
Of course.
It down on my own.
That's why there's more than one person in most bands.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just decided what I'm not.
Oh, you are. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. The big red shovel. This is the final sign of the apocalypse, wielding a large comical red shovel as my primary anti-zombie weapon. She's a trash, huh? We have the best fucking. Bonk. Time to survey the damage. What have I done? What have I done? So anyway, for an actual long-term run, how about not 20 times harder, maybe 5 times harder?
Sounds good.
Because then you'd actually be able to get some stats. I'm not sure though, tough, like, these things are so hard to kill that clearing a single neighborhood is a real proposition. We would basically have to commit to holding the blue house, turning it into a fortress, patrolling it constantly. We'll use up lots of vehicles when our stamina is low. We'll need to do endless sit-ups to get our characters tough enough to keep swinging. It's the toughness of the zombies really just comes down to stamina per kill.
Yeah.
And the exhaustion per kill is way, way harder. And so that's how you
Also,
freaking
how
die.
long it takes to juggle them plus ads plus, like,
And then the horde size that can occur when you can't kill them very fast.
Yeah.
That's what you've been seeing today. Is just the sheer volume of zombies that will manifest. This is always fun. God damn it, that's so stop being zombie bad zombie. Bite or no bite?
At this knock and toughness, I'm not sure I'll ever be able to dribble them.
Right. And it just makes it unplayable. It's much more realistic in that it's like you have no chance. There is no hope. It's very much the intended play style of the game because
I was playing with more caution. I was getting pretty reckless.
it's boring though.
Yeah.
There's no expansion, there's no movement from place to place.
Yeah.
There's just you stay in the one house, you defend the one house or you die. And then the helicopter event kills us no matter what.
Oh god.
You know what I'm saying? How do we possibly survive the helicopter event in such a scenario? We'd have to be hiding upstairs.
We'd have to do it the old way.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was very boring.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Um,
Literally the best thing to do would be sleep through it. When we hear the chopper, we'll take sleeping pills. But then we are very, very likely to die immediately afterwards because our house will be surrounded by huge, tough zombies.
never sees you.
It still swishes them around. So even if you've cleared your whole neighborhood,
There'll be a bunch of huge hordes roaming around.
and so your chances of survival, we'd have to both be very stealthy. We'd have to learn tactics, which were basically like taking apart hordes exactly as the right speed. And honestly, with the inability to raise stealth or sprinting in this run,
That's just gonna be
it's fucking impossible. You can't do all this with stealth and sprinting 0. You just fucking can't.
Yeah, that I too thought that setting only applied to book.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me that it would also mean the weapon skills and the agility skills.
Yeah.
So before I totally decide on a new run, I'm going to look and see. Surely someone has made a mod for these. Zomboid being Zomboid.
So, you're gonna check out mods?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, to see if there's a book learning only mod?
Or possible to adjust each of the settings. So we could make stealth and sprinting twice as hard,
But not infinitely hard.
and book learning 10 times as hard. Which I think
If
would
you're
be fun.
actually looking for a book that isn't also impossible and boring.
But leave weapon skills alone because they level slow enough. I've never gotten a weapon skill to 10 ever in this game.
Right. But things like carpentry are, even I've gotten to 10 carpentry, and I have a little.
Oh, it's easy.
Play.
You can get to 10 carpentry like almost passively. Just attempting to build. Oh, the bounce. Love that.
But even with the limited amount of time I have to play each week, I've gotten to 10 carpentry before.
Oh no, Rebecca. I'm being pursued by a large horde of zombies. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. They're gonna eat. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. Oh, obviously, sick burn is the. That's if we do this at a hospital. That'll be the sick burn episode. Crankor approves. I am Prince of Space. Your zombies will have no effect on me.
Yes, and as they lurch around, we'll play the Torgo game.
This is healthy. Burning zombies for fun is healthy. Oh, cool. I can get on an ATV. Nice. Just wah wah out of here.
My body wants to
How much have you had today?
God, at least 6 glasses.
6? Okay. Then you may actually no more than 1 an hour or 2 an hour, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I started at 11:30 yesterday.
Cool.
So.
Just don't hurt yourself. You can strip your electrolytes. Why don't you go grab that electrolyte for me? Yep. Brondo has what plants need. In some actually, if you drink normal water long enough, then you do need one of these. Or in my case, if you abuse the body severely with rhyme dust.
You're right, my body really needs this now.
I get my rhyme dust. Can I have it?
Of course.
Did you open it yet?
Yes.
You took a sip already?
Yes.
That's so you.
Yes.
Can you open it for me?
Of course.
Gotta take your portion first. Always. Always. Without fail. It's
At this point, it's a good
oldest children, dude.
Oh.
You're obviously an older sibling.
I see.
You just we are not the same, you and I.
No, you have a lot of only child markers, but you are actually a
Yep. I was definitely, at most points in time, the youngest person in my family, which gives one, you just learn to not be, it teaches one not to presume. I wasn't, like, excessively punished or anything. It's just that you learn to be a little, like, it's easier to be dominant and assertive for older siblings, because you're just used to it. And it's easier to be considerate and polite for younger siblings, usually. Like, we make better butlers, usually.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Diplomats.
Would have been better off having a younger sibling, and otherwise suits my personality better.
Exactly. It's kind of sad, because you don't actually enjoy being in charge, which means that technically you kind of didn't get the birth order you would be better off with.
Yeah.
I enjoy being in charge of things, I think, more than my sibling does. So I kind of know how.
He's kind of a mild person.
Not really, but he's just, he's more by nature respectful, and I'm more by nature assertive.
Uh-huh.
But our birth order kind of caused that to even out a little.
Right. Yeah. I would genuinely do better at the kind of social interactions I prefer if I wasn't quite so assertive and claimant of situations.
Exactly. It's just what older siblings learn to do, is to take charge.
Yeah, actually.
It's wired in. It's wired into your developmental process way too far back to change. There's nothing you can do about it.
You're right. I pathologically believe that things won't happen unless I do them first.
And I would pathologically, if I get something for someone that they ask me for, and I'm going to share it with them, I would always offer it to them first because they asked for it. It's the way my brain's wired.
You say that, and I kind of
Doesn't make any sense, right?
Uh-huh.
You had it in your hand. You were in possession of the item. Why not take yours off the top? Always, though. That's what I'm trying. I technically need your help. I need you to
become more assertive.
you can never change this aspect of your personality that I know of, and I know how to change some stuff.
Choose your behaviors.
To a point.
Yeah.
But you can't choose your instincts.
No, you can't.
So what I need your instincts.
Oh.
This happens a lot of times in couples.
Me and the team to be just like, let's just take it.
I need you to help me be like that.
Yep. In fact, and I need you to help me step back and be more considerate so that I can have
Sure, if you want.
relationships where I am considerate of others.
You have had a little trouble in the past
Having good friendships.
being a little too assertive, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Bordering on aggressive. That's okay. That's a trait that is valuable in many roles.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't have managed to maintain friendships better if I was a little more considerate.
I certainly was better at maintaining friendships when I was less assertive.
Yeah, it's
Weird, huh? Good. The school is on its second or third round of burning.
nice. Oh wow,
Is it?
That's
It's a lot of things. I don't think nice is really the word I would use.
The zombies didn't
Epic.
prepare that
I think
for
this
you.
is why epic exists.
Oh, you're right.
To describe
But
situations
I mean,
that
that's impressive, and I'm pleased by it, but it's not necessarily
awesome.
a good thing.
In the 80s, we would have said that this was awesome.
Oh, yes, it inspires awe.
Well, hey there, buddy. You want to get put down the old-fashioned way? The big red shovel.
Yes, favorite weapon, snow shovel. Must be one of those metal snow shovels. Very classic.
Could have lasted this long for sure.
Plastic snow shovel to come. The snow is heavy.
Wouldn't know anything about it personally. Shoveled snow a really, truly few times in my life. So
Yeah.
between living in Texas, Mississippi, and Nevada, there's not a lot of snow. And during the time I lived in Washington, I lived by the coast. So actually,
it build up.
yeah, not really an issue.
You got some dusting, but not
There's so much salt in the air.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Salt mist. You can
That's
taste the
fascinating.
salt when you walk
Wow.
outside.
Fucking science, man.
If you recall, we used to live by a cliff.
Yes.
We were at the cliff. We were in the area where the endless smashing spray from the cliff would just drift to our house every day.
I did like the mists on my way to work.
Oh, lovely, right? Because that highway you were going to work on is along the ocean, but it's the houses, the rich houses are on the ocean.
And so they disperse.
And the highway is right on the inside.
And so we get the cool mists that come
It's
down.
nice. But certainly snow, not a real concern with that much salt content.
No, you're right. It dusted and melted.
Fuck your car up pretty bad. Houses. You remember that weathered look? The closer to, say, Front Street or First Street you would get, the more weathered the houses would look. Because they were getting just this endless light spray of acidy ocean water. Yeah. Yep. That was nice. I wouldn't live there again, but it was nice at the time.
Having lived there gives me better perspective for the work I do.
It's nice, yeah.
So, like,
Just
think about different regions.
it had that maritime quality about the town.
And they did like that hue of blues that you often see in the houses.
And the nautical themes, the the lovely boating and things.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. Time to find a new victim.
Yes, the zombie burning run has got prosaic for a moment.
Just chilling back, calmly, enjoying the scorched views.
It is nice. That's a lot of fun.
How are there still zombies? How? Run
Where are
away,
they coming
idiots!
from?
Run away!
How did they even find a garage to lounge against?
So I can sing in 447, but I cannot say I cannot figure out how to whistle in it yet.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
I do wonder. I wonder what happened to David Kushner's brain the first time he ever heard 447. Because like he sings in it. Oh, ooh, that's a bad miss. Oops. Must be out of either fuel or starter. It's about to happen eventually. Can only get so many scorch waves out of one supply. Scarch. Yeah, I'd like to thank Diablo for teaching me how to use fire in an isometric game.
We're not saying we'd like to thank the devil for teaching us archery.
Aren't we? Don't you boil your power me. What? You missed. How did you miss? You made me miss. That might be my favorite Colin Farrell line of all time. I don't know why. For some reason, it just seemed like he was really mad about missing Daredevil. Woo! And that, folks, is why we tap the space bar. Just like anytime you feel nervous, it's like I feel nervous. Tap space. I'm not sure if that zombie is too close to tap space.
You have to be facing the right direction.
That's true. I never miss.
Without moving and get bit.
I never miss.
You never miss.
I've never missed a push.
I mean, extra years of isometric practice.
I cannot miss a push. Do you remember watching me play Fable 2 the first time?
Yes.
And you were like, force push isn't that powerful. I'm like, watch. Do you recall? It's not. We have very different play styles. It's worth noting I'd never played it before, but I know myself. I'm like, if I can knock someone back and over, they're doomed.
Then you can manipulate the battlefield.
Impale him, Sarah. Kick him over the ledge. You know what? In honor of this run, I'm gonna play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic.
Yay!
You know why? Because for 10 centuries will the fortress stand. Walls of spirit, wrapped in walls of fire, wrapped in Doritos, wrapped in a chalupa. This month only at Taco Bell.
Inside a turkey, inside a duck.
The Dark Messiah of beef and chicken.
You want tacos? I can make tacos.
Well, I do now. No. Can't eat zombies. I literally don't want to risk. How many times have you watched me eat food? Yep. Blood goes to my stomach, all of a sudden, dead.
No, yeah, exactly. That's actually
horrible.
One of the reasons I've been...
This game is a great weight loss program for me. It's kind of a joke. I probably should stop talking about my metabolism before someone asks me. Because I understand it's an issue of some annoyance to others.
Yeah,
it is a thing. Everybody was just, my dad was just like, one day your metabolism is going to give out. I'm like, on your side of the family, that's totally true.
Man, I was,
watching my mom's brother, like, just every day, just running around at a speed he felt was perfectly normal. I have one uncle, and he and I were about the same height, and we move at about the same speed. We got the one set of genetics.
The loadout, yeah. Man, I saw someone's post recently. They something about my work, something about my work. Anyway, time for an ice cream. By the way, how many ice creams do you guys eat a day? And I'm like,
oh my god, yeah. I am susceptible now at 43. I don't eat ice cream. I won't claim to eat.
How much was ice creams per day?
But then if I were to ask another, a group of 40-year-olds, how many sodas are y'all down to? I can only handle about 6 a day now. Sucks, really. It's like, what? This is no big deal. It's just 900 extra calories every day.
And you're saying not 2 sodas a month.
Right, so I just don't mention it.
I ate a brownie today and it made me terribly sick. So.
Yeah, sorry. Everybody's like, you gonna get the beatus. I'm like, I might. In my 60s, that's not out of the question.
I'm so mad. I just remember how angry I was about that.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, we were escapisming for a little while and it was good.
Metabolism is a privilege, isn't it?
Yeah, ultimately. It's like something I might want to just not bring up anymore. Again, you were just full of song lyrics.
I'm lyrical today, because I'm angry.
Huh? That's me too. Not sure what you're angry about.
Metabolism.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess that's enough for y'all, isn't it?
Also slightly more hormonal than usual.
Oh. Okay. Well, congratulations, and I'm sorry, since both are usually appropriate.
Both are appropriate, yes. More alive today. Kind of sucks.
Exactly. Yeah, help, I'm alive. My heart keeps beating like a hammer.
Fortunately, I'm not on that much caffeine right now.
Help, I'm on drugs, man. If I were Weird Al.
If the Las Vegas police hear that a lot.
I bet they do, though. I mean, realistically, being a cop in this town has got to be as close to being like babysitter enforcement as any job in the
That someone was like, I have no idea what I took.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that happens every day. Every single day.
Someone friendly offered me a thing. It was fun for a while.
And some college kids offered me some stuff, and I don't know where I am right now. Or people who are like, I'll just take some drugs again like I did when I was younger. And then
Definitely.
Emergency room.
Yeah. What you used to do at 22, you could not do at 43.
Or 53 is the...
God,
In this town, that's the problem. People come here to feel young again. It's
And
one
they
of the
come
main draws.
In their 50s and 60s trying to do what they did in their 20s.
You gotta taper these things off over the years.
And the Viagra, the ecstasy, they just can't handle.
If this were like an ANCAP paradise, you'd be able to buy one pill that had both of those substances in it at the convenience store.
And half the night of your life before your heart pops.
Exactly. I bet there are places in the world with low enough security. You go to the store. You're like, can I have a pack of cigarettes and some Joy Love?
Give me the boner.
You know this will kill you.
Yeah,
Concerned looking shopkeeper.
Yes, shopkeeper, I'm ready to go real fast. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. I mean, Sonic is like one of the great speed addicts of our time.
Yeah, what's in those rings, man?
I think that game was a test. Different people experienced the first Sonic games differently.
I was not on that move by Sonic.
It has to do with whether or not you can see him. I remember that game teaching me how to see faster.
We may have different experiences there.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes when I'm playing Project Zomboid, I'm sorry, no, that's what I'm playing now. Sometimes when I'm playing Rocksmith, I will get that trying to see faster. Like I used to try to keep up with Sonic, and eventually it became very easy to just track his movements around the screen. I was a little kid when I started, so.
I know how to do that, and it typically in reference to Rocksmith and that sort of thing, but I have to unfocus my eyes. I literally have to unhook something in my brain.
Interesting.
In order to see faster.
I think it's similar to that. That's just relaxing. I can't remember what the muscles are called, but you're relaxing the muscles that you're probably usually over tensing.
In order to see clearly as opposed to quickly.
Well, given your eyesight,
My eyeball is
you may have a slower frame rate in the same way that like a camera can get a worse frame rate with worse light. I'm trying to remember exactly how this works, but because the exposure is off, right? So in order for like a film camera or something, or even a digital camera to get the clear image that it strings together in frames to make the video, in order for it to get that image, it needs a certain amount of light, right, to generate
yes, every
an
now and
image.
then you will notice when we're interacting that I will fixate on something for a moment, and often it's me trying to understand what my eyes are registering.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's probably using up more of your processing power than you think.
That sucks.
We should get you LASIK.
Yeah, you're right.
It's time. It finally got good enough for eyes even in your condition. As far as I know.
We'll have my eyes checked out.
Oh,
They'll either tell me that I
diabetes will blind you if you get it.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
know.
Just throwing that out there. Untreated type 2 diabetes causes blindness. And today, the world being what it is, I mean, just get on this. I don't know why I have to keep telling you this. Have you searched for how do I get on Ozempic?
No.
Dude, ask ChatGPT how to get some Ozempic.
Okay.
You are not cheating. This is not a weight loss drug for you. You have pre-diabetes. Both sides of your family have a strong genetic predilection towards diabetes, so you might as well get on your meds, bro. It's preventative. It prevents heart disease. Yeah, exactly. It would be one thing if you were sitting around eating cakes.
With like my feet up all day.
But no, you exercise sometimes up to 2.5 hours a day.
Yeah. The only reason I'm not exercising now is because it would be distracting.
Thank you. But I've seen you doing cardio. I have often checked in on you, and you're doing cardio. So I have no doubt. I mean, you and I have done cardio for hours together.
Yes. And often if you sleep longer than me, I will take that hour after I wake up to be cardio. Right.
Right. We dented a Wing Chun ring yesterday.
Yes. Working out.
You know what I'm saying?
I squat 125.
But you squat it 15 times in a row. It's
Yeah.
125 is one thing, and that's great for a person of your
And I
size.
squat 15 times in a row,
Yeah.
5 to 7 times each.
If you explain your workout routine to a doctor, and you explain the problems you're having,
And they look at my
and then they go to take
body
your
mass index.
blood glucose, and they're going to say, oh, you have pre-diabetes. That's why you're having a hard time achieving the body that you want. And Wegovy or Ozempic, or at the minimum metformin, is going to be the obvious solution to that.
You're right.
And then you're good to go for 20 more years.
So, healthcare is until I can get.
Yeah,
normal
rock
healthcare.
on completely with some brand new components. Come on, we can afford. We can afford one thing. You know, I'm not. This is not cancer treatment.
No.
This is not a new lung. It's not a new organ.
Register
Some
for
Wegovy.
whatever self-employed healthcare.
Sure, exactly. Yeah, we'll have to buy healthcare. Oh no, it's the end of the damn world. I know it's expensive.
Movements toward making healthcare more affordable.
I can forgo a guitar or two. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I could skip a couple trains.
We could do that. That would be the smart thing to do. You know?
That's it.
Ever. You are not a good person.
No, I'm not, but I'm honest about it.
Yes. I'm kidding. We shouldn't.
We should get groceries.
We should get groceries instead. In fact, we should have already ordered groceries and been. You could have been sitting around doing nothing while waiting for groceries. Not today, zombie. Not today. I'm literally fighting with a fork in front of, like, garages full of metal bars. I'm not sure what our problem is.
You, dude. Do your thing.
Real quick, buddy. Am I wrong? Yep, apparently. I already moved all that shit back to our house. That was dumb. Hello?
Oh, maybe the zombie population.
No, something popped up
Oh.
on my computer screen internally. Computer, do not get me killed by zombie. Woo! Indeed, and in fact. So that obviously is quite the find. Yeah, I'm bored of meleeing zombies pretty badly. Shooting them is a little fun. Might be time for a different game.
And certainly zombies need extra head smashing.
Endless hits. Absolute melee. This takes the crawler out of the mix for a little while. This, I think, is the garage I was thinking about. Fucking damn it. Pardon my language. Not really that that cursing is the worst thing that we've said today.
No, we said much worse.
Much worse things than curse words, yeah. Bye. Pardon me. A little sniffly. Country living. Got my outdoor, relaxing on the porch, killing zombies chair. Oh, right. Now, did I actually get the wood glue? In all the confusion, I was not 100%. Nope. Oh, I don't have carpentry too, and I never will. Ah, never
And
mind.
you never will. If you don't have sprinting 1 by now, you will never see another skill point.
Nah. No. Okay. Maybe a 20th of normal experience was too little.
Little much.
I can accept that I turned the settings too hateful.
To like
Can
beyond
crank
the realms
down
of
the
fun.
hate a little bit on the next run.
Tough is fun. Beyond the realms of playable is like.
But game balance is a delicate art.
It is. And when you let players adjust their own game balance.
So, are you gonna order groceries?
Oh yeah.
As much fun as I'm having, you should probably head to your office and resume your actual jobs.
Alas, call me when you want to play together. What's my budget?
Well, folks, if for some reason you manage to sit through all of the demented things that my roommate and I were saying to each other, I hope you are happy with your reward, which was getting to watch me burn a bunch of zombies. I bet you a lot of that audio is not going to make it into the final cut here when we upload this, but we'll see if I even bother to clean it up. And of course, the raw version will always be available on my personal YouTube channel at Matthew Mitchum. Matthew Mitchum. MITCHUM. Cheers. And you can also always find me at Multimusic Matt, which is presumably where this stream is happening right now. Multimusic Matt on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook. You will find it on my personal feed. You can friend me up on Facebook if for some reason you're still using that. Or you can feel free to follow me on any of these platforms, subscribe on any of these platforms. You don't have to pay me money. In fact, there's no way for you to pay me money that I know of yet. If you wanted to pay me money, instead of that, I would appreciate it if you would just tell a friend about this channel and have them like, subscribe, follow, and generally upvote. I am hopelessly middled by the algorithm. It does not like me, and I hope that you can convince it otherwise, but, you know, whatever. Cheers, and thanks for watching. I do appreciate having anybody just join in on this for as long as they can stand it. And if you have any ideas for Zomboid runs or anything like that, please leave a comment on this video or live stream after the fact, and I will most certainly take your advice for how to kind of spice things back up in the Zomboid realm. So I will be back probably with something other than this video game in the near future, but we'll see based on just a couple of other little details and things that I'm going to check in on. Alright, cheers, thanks for watching, peace out, I will be back. And, you know, burn down Rosewood if it pleases you to do so.